I'm bugging out right now. Last night I could have sworn I parked my car right here, but it's all the way down there. I really thought I got my shit robbed. I was like, oh no. But now my baby's safe. I can't believe I actually walked right past this. Damn, she's dirty though. The only reason I'm doing this today is because it is like the warmer day of the last 3 days, and I got this package like 2 days ago, and today is like the nicest day to do it, even though it's below 30 degrees I believe still, but it feels good compared to yesterday and the day before, which felt like 10, 9, whatever degrees it was. So I got this whole box from EEUroparts.com. It's a website that my boy Pedro put me onto, and I think the only pulley I need is this one right here. Tensioner pulley, yeah, I think it's the tensioner pulley is the only pulley I need. And these other 2 pulleys, I think I can just return them. I'm not sure about that, but we're gonna see later. So if I can, then that's exactly what I'm gonna do, because the only thing that's making that noise is the tensioner pulley, I believe. But I got a whole kit just in case it's not the tensioner. I got a whole case just in case it's not the tensioner pulley. I'm gonna pop the trunk open. Look how nice that engine bay looks like. But alright, so first things first, we gotta get this air box out right here. Alright, so for my box, it is a 10mm bolt. And once you got that bolt off, you want to disconnect your little mass airflow sensor. Be careful with this because it is an expensive sensor. Then we're gonna loosen this screw right here. Nut is loosened. Clip. Now we're just gonna take this whole air box out. Careful with the sensor again. I find removing that clutch easier if I take this pipe off, which is for your coolant. So that's exactly what I'm doing right now. Just take this off, flop these pins right here, as you can see. Well, you can't really see, but pop those pins out and just take off the fan and the shroud. You do need a clutch removal tool though. If you don't have one, buy one on eBay. Alright, so just get something that pulls this up, just like that. And once you got those clips off, you can just pry these tubes off. Watch out when you have that though, guys, because all the coolant will be up here and it would spill all over your car. So you could have a catch can or something, but for right now, might as well be Gucci. So you want to use these holes on your tool to catch those nuts that are holding the clutch, and then put your 19mm wrench on that hexagon right there. And then once out, you should see your whole hexagon spinning. Another thing, guys, remember to spin your fan to the right, because right is loosening and left is tightening on this, so it's a reverse thread. After you loosen your whole fan, it should just come out like this, and the shroud should come out too. Make sure you unplug this little wire right here from the side of the box right there, and then just take out this from this little holder right there, and it should just slide right up. So unfortunately, it started snowing / raining again. I have all the car parts right here. We're gonna bring this back to another day, guys. We almost have no daylight, guys, but you see this pulley right here? So to loosen this, you just take off the cap and spin it to the left and it'll loosen. I spin it to the right and it loosened. Alright guys, so I tightened it this way so it loosens, and I just completely took out the ribbon that goes through. So my ribbons are completely solid, like, can't see on camera, but they look good. No cracks on them, no nothing, so we're keeping these. I want to refund anything I don't use, so hopefully I could do that. And they let me, because I bought a kit, but the kit shipped in like individual parts type shit. We're gonna take out this squeaky idler pulley because I think that's what's wrong with it. Yeah, look at that, you hear it? Alright, so this whole bolt should come out just like that with the idler pulley. And if you hear my bearings, that's what makes noise on my car. Definitely. So guys, I'm just gonna change the idler pulley right there, just because if I don't need to change anything else, I am not gonna spend more money on anything else. And that should be the problem, because if you guys heard the bearings, these shits are fucked. So we're gonna put the other one, the new idler pulley, on right now. New idler pulley, old one. All right, so now we're just gonna tighten this right back up. So when I tighten the new pulley, it doesn't want to move at all. So I do have some grease right here. It is for like bikes and chains and shit, but it should do the same shit for a pulley. So, you know, it doesn't matter, whatever. Grease is grease. So I noticed something on my new pulley that is not on my old pulley. So you see how this little like ridge right here, guys? Okay, so that little like top piece right there where all the grease is not cut out. Like it's not shredded like the old one. So the old one, so there's a little bit of like wear on the pulley itself, that that's the part where it doesn't rub against the metal of the car. I'm gonna trim the sides of these just a little so that it doesn't touch the metal part of the car and make it stop. Hopefully that helps. It's not gonna, like, you know, fuck up with the performance of the pulley itself, because it's just a little shaving. So I am going to take out this other pulley too, because as you can hear, it makes a noise, and I don't want to put my car back together for it to sound like it sounded yesterday, you know, and then have to take it apart and shit. So I'm gonna fix that as well. I have a pulley for it, so I'm good. We're gonna start off by taking this bolt right here. I'm already halfway through it. So I was debating whether I should put this video up or not, but I'm putting it up either way because it might help somebody out there who has an idler pulley that is making a squeaky noise. With the last clip, my camera did die, but as I was saying, I did end up taking off the bolt on top and the bolt on the bottom and just took the tensioner pulley out. The reason why my idler pulley was rubbing against my old tensioner pulley is because, like I said earlier, I did buy the idler, the tensioner, and another tensioner with the ribbons as a package itself. So because it was a package, the tensioner pulley and the idler pulley for the serpentine belt were like a perfect match for each other. So I didn't have to do any scraping at all. I just had to take out the tensioner pulley because, like I said, it was a package. So with the tensioner pulley on, the idler pulley was able to freely spin, and it had a little gap between the metal of the tensioner's pulley foundation and the idler pulley itself. So when I did take out the tensioner pulley, put in the new one, and then installed my idler pulley as well, everything was a perfect fit. So I didn't have to do any scraping of the pulley at all. That was just me trying to be innovative and shit. But I could fucking finally put down my windows on my car and not have to worry about hearing any noise or anybody like staring at me as I drive my car, because it really was an annoying problem to have, because everybody would just stare at you in your squeaky ass car. Luckily though, I fixed it. Everything's good now with the engine and the fucking pulleys and all that. I am gonna fix the inner tie rods though, because the inner tie rods are fucked up as well. And I'm gonna fix my windows, but that's somewhere in the near future, not now. My windows aren't really a problem. As long as I have like tape on them, they're Gucci. My main concerns right now are just like the safety of my vehicle with the inner tie rods being fucked up. You know, I don't know how much to an extent the inner tie rods are messed up. So hopefully they're not too bad, but they are fucked up because you do feel it while you're driving and your car is not aligned at all. Other than that, when we do fix the inner tie rods, we're also gonna fix one shock absorber on the left side of my pulley. One shock absorber on the left side of the rear of my car, which is also messed up. But other than that, I fucking love my whip, yo. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it wasn't too in detail, but I tried my best. I did film this over like a 3-day period because when I initially started the project, it was snowing, and then it started snowing even heavier. So I stopped fixing my whip, and I went back another day and I fixed it then. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you learned anything from it, if it was informational, let me know. On another note though, me and my friends did start a Amazon company. It's called Millennium Market. So I am going to be talking a little bit more about that in my videos, because it is something that I do want to eventually, you know, grow to be a successful company. It is going to be based on reselling items. We have been doing this for a month. It hasn't been going the way we expected it to go, just because of you know, certain reasons that I would talk about in another video, because this is obviously about idler pulleys and tensioners, not about Amazon FBA. So leave a like, comment, favorite, subscribe. I'm out, guys. Peace.